What's the popular phrase these days?
Look.
You so innocent. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I like you looking up like that.
Island Hoppy. Passion Pamela Jones.
She was a whole hour and a half early, yo. You look mad. Oh my God. What's up, big bro?
You're going to pull the form that best resonates with your spirit.
Let's do one practice one together. Push it off. Let it go. Libation.
Hola. Okay, y'all. So today is all about what the hell did I name this show? It should be Build Self-Esteem. What did I name the show? Did I name the show, y'all? Oh, okay. I just put compliments. Bill, this is the last one, y'all. This is the last one from this document or whatever. So this is the finale. I think it's fin. What is that in German? Yeah, it's the finale. Final is das Finale. You could translate finale as letztendlich. Yeah, I was trying to say let us planner. I was supposed to say let us planner, like a planner. Let us planner. I was saying let us planner. So it's let us planner. You have to say it like plan. Finale. Finale. Yep, finale. Okay, y'all. So I just ran into this situation. I just did a post about it. That's what took me so long to start this show. I was trying to make sure it got up because they'll try to like steal my post. So build yourself finale. So yesterday I did like all the stuff about the body and stuff, and I was like scrolling through TikTok, not really scrolling, just trying to find a place to hit pause so a video can load up. So I saw this image or whatever of, I'm gonna give my show. So I would have showed it to you, but anyway, it's a woman squatting, a black woman squatting, and then this person is got this laughing thing in the background, where it's like, okay, if this was, oh my God, Twitter, y'all gonna see my dirty ass dishes. Okay, they were like, if this was Atlanta, this is what the Statue of Liberty would look like, and it's like, okay, that's not funny. It's not funny because people try to take a black woman's body and make it into something that is vile or disgusting or too sexual. It's as if they don't have time to touch into their tribe. So I remember when I was little, when we saw African stuff, and it would be like they always had their titties out and all that different stuff. All the movies, that's all they do is show a woman with her titties out. I was talking about this Sphinx that we used to have in our house. It was a black woman, and she was in a yoga position to stretch her shoulder. So her ass would actually be up in the earth. So it'd be like her legs are here, her ass comes up, and then she comes down. There's an arch in her back. And it's like, it shows the muscles in her back too, and her arms are out to stretch. It was a bank. We had two of them. So when you come from the foyer, it's like two sphinxes of a black woman. Titties out, everything. Nipples on there, everything. And what they did was they made it all black. And then the base of it was gold. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That's how we grew up. And I would sit there and look at it. I would sit there, y'all. I know how to draw, but I hate drawing. So I would sit there and look at all the curves and the muscles and stuff like that. It wasn't something I was really curious about. I really, like I was saying in my video, I really love Teddy Pendergrass. So sometimes I go and pull his record out and look at it and kiss it and hug it and all that stuff. But the woman, I would look at that too. I would look at how the muscles were in her back, the way her titties draped. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like the way her body was. So for me, when I see something like that, that's not a joke for me. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? It's not something that I see as, oh, she a hoe, or this is bad. It's not something that I feel is a joke. Like the same with Marlon Wayans when he was showing like how he did white chicks and how he did certain roles, and he was talking about them as if he were a professor. And it's like that is actually how you have to talk about it. The film that you should study as a black person is Friday. You should study Ice Cube, and you should also study Friday. You should also study Friday After Next. You could also do like a comparison contrast of how they differ from each other. Another one that I like is Crash. I actually did that in college. I was in grad school or whatever. Also, I would also study Hoodwinked. If you want to do a study with your kids over the summer, look at Hoodwinked. Y'all can do comparison contrast. You can do cause and effect. You can do like the myths of fairy tales, like really Goldilocks is a thief. Y'all understand? That's the premise of Goldilocks. Goldilocks is a thief. And so many times they try to give it to us as a positive situation. No, Goldilocks is the thief. The wolf may not really be a criminal. What if the pigs are the people that's fucking with them? You understand what I'm saying? What if they jumped him one day? We don't fucking know. So it's just like you look at that stuff and you can create arguments and stuff like that. Not arguments where y'all going back and forth, but it's a debate that you would create with your children. So in Texas, in their standards, they use the word argument because argument does not always mean that it's something where it's just something that's where we gotta raise our voices. You understand? It's something, because that's something else. That's why people keep coming to me trying to argue. It's an exchange of diverging or opposite views, typically a heated or angry one. But that's not what it is. It's like it's really an exchange of opposite views, a reason or set of reasons given with the aim of persuading others that an action or idea is right or wrong. So when we teaching, that's what we mean by argument. It's a reason or set of reasons given with the aim of persuading others that an action or idea is right or wrong. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's like you presenting evidence. So when you do the argument, you don't have to be heated or whatever. Like all they doing is children is presenting the evidence. This is saying logic, reasoning, justification. All those words are nothing that has to have you raising your voice. Explanation, apology, vindication, evidence, grounds. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like these words are actually calm words: claim, declaration, plea, contention. So when we saying that in a Texas standard, that's what they saying is like, hey, when we put argument in there, it means that this kid will give us evidence of their logical thinking or their irrational thinking. You see what I'm saying? As long as they presented evidence. That's why we do rap. You understand? Restate the question, answer the question, and prove. The last part is the best part. Prove your answer. Find evidence within the paragraph and prove the answer. Find evidence within his character flaws. Find evidence within his character traits. Find evidence, you see what I'm saying? Find evidence within the facts that were given in the passage, so that we know that you can logically think about what's going on. Y'all, when I was telling them that here in Missouri, the man just still want to bully me. The alphas, the sigmas still want to bully me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the problem. They saw one thing and then they started to put everything together. But it's like, really, let's just cover up how we wrote about her rape. Let's cover this shit up. We're going to cover this shit up, but we're going to try to write about it again. but let's cover this shit up. And it's like, no, you can't cover it up because I was raped. You have actually made my life a traumatic experience. I was raped. My family was raped. My son, it's like, y'all, every time they do shit, it's like it's a rape. If you're doing something against our will, if we're in positions where we can be doing bad because you want to stop it, that's a rape, y'all. But I was physically raped. Physically raped so they can get some shit to Kenya Barris. Physically raped so it can go to Tyler Perry. Physically raped so Shonda Rhimes can have whatever she doing on TV. Physically raped. And I'm talking about, and they keep doing it. Like, it's like they act like they can't stop. They can't see the problem. You know the problem. And so that's it. And they try to use this as an argument. Like, they'll have somebody come start some shit with you. It's two definitions that I'm seeing for argument. So now it's like, how can you explain? Actually, they got what? 5. How can you explain your irrational thinking of having somebody come and argue with us all the time? Yep, 5 of them. The next one is mathematics. Linguistics, and then archaic, a summary of the subject matter of a book. That's it. Theme, topic, subject matter. Y'all know how they do that. My argument is, you see what I'm saying? And that's on a higher, that's on like, college level. That's coming from now. Let's move from elementary way of thinking to now this college level of thinking. So when Texas is telling them that, they actually telling them that to get them ready for college, to get them ready for life. Not to tell them, hey, every time you see a bitch, shut that bitch down. You know, it's like, see? And that's when we get to that part of this person was ghetto. But anyway, what I'm saying about the bodies is, it's like, you can't always go to something sexual. You have to start to realize that the body is art. And that's why we don't stop the bodies in school. Like, if you're teaching an art class, we don't stop showing them images of naked people or anything like that, because it's actually a part of life. And it actually makes you more. I always thought that sex was taught to me in other ways. Like, I wasn't exposed to sex or anything. Like, until something like whatever they was using to this nerve shit they had, and I was like doing something sexual. I had never seen sex on TV. I didn't ever even really watch TV. We just listened to the radio. Nobody ever tried to molest me or touch me in any wrong way. Nothing. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's just like one day I went downstairs, they had that shit on me, whatever they using, and I came up and started just humping some doll just real hard. I was 3 years old. But in the house, you see what I'm saying? Like I said, we had those sphinxes. We had other things that showed the sexual body. I mean, that showed the body. It wasn't anything sexual. And so we even used to watch HBO. That shit be on all fucking night. Sex on there. It's just like nothing is going on. I don't think that we have real sexual issues. Not the way that Black people have it. And it could be because this person is pumping this shit into the community too. So then you start to think, like sick shit. You see, I'm talking about it's like what you have to do is stand on grounds of who you are. So now I see why a lot of Black men would be like, that's a gay agenda. They did that shit to me in the hospital. It is a gay agenda. But then again, it's like, was it a man's agenda? Listen, I'm in the hospital and they keep wanting me to take these drugs. So I'm watching TV, y'all. And all of a sudden, Aunt Viv comes across TV, the skinny dark one. And she was doing her dance the entire fucking time she was dancing. I'm looking at her vagina and her titties. Something I would never look at on a woman. I'm looking at the woman's outfit. I look at the woman's outfit. I look at the woman's outfit. I might see her earrings. Those are the things that, as a woman, that catch my eye. That's when they start using that spirit shit. Like, they actually trying to get into, like, they actually will possess your body. I'm not fucking playing. So in my mind, I'm thinking like this dude, because I was in a room full of men. I'm sitting next to crazy motherfucking men. Like I told y'all, I'm in the hospital. This nigga, I'm doing yoga. He just sitting there jacking his dick. Like I'm his fucking woman. Then they put him on the same room floor. Like one side supposed to be women and the other side supposed to be men. This nigga door 2 doors down from mine. Every time he walking past that motherfucker, his dick get hard. Y'all think I'm playing? Like, what the fuck is going on in this bitch? It ain't are we you involuntarily staying here? Why? So a nigga can jack off on me or something? Y'all, I'm just like, what the fuck going on? And a woman just sitting there, this nigga just straight up in a circle with us, just jacking his dick. And so you just like, it's because of the shit y'all trying to do with this shit. Like, it's like they actually want us to be as sick as they are. Because the people that's over this shit is some fucking white people. So you telling me you want me to be as sick as you fucking are. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Because rationale is telling me I'm not attracted to this woman. Ain't nothing in my pussy area jumping, titties ain't hard enough. I'm just wondering why the fuck I'm looking at this bitch vagina and her titties on the fucking screen. This when they first started really showing me they was possessing me, y'all. It's the first time I understand how they possess us. Because sometimes you will lock out. Everything could be dark. Like it'll be like you don't remember shit. But this time I'm like, I feel this. Look, y'all, this motherfucker moving my eyes and everything. I'm just like, what the fuck going on? Like I'm in that motherfucker eyes rolling like this, bitch. I'm watching every fucking move Anvil making, bitch. Titties, pussy, everything. Ass, all of it. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there trying to understand what the fuck going on. So I really understand why they say this is a gay fucking agenda. Because a motherfucker, I was like, actually, I was offending my goddamn self. I don't want no pussy. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? And I know that be like so hard coming from a woman. Some men, they can't hear that shit. I don't want no pussy. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? I don't want to know how you think about pussy. But it really did help me understand how men think too. But at the same time, it's offensive because I'm not gay. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? It's like, I'm not a gay motherfucker, so what the fuck you doing? That's why I be mad when y'all be doing that shit to dudes too now, because it's like, what the fuck you doing? You understand? Because that's some offensive ass shit. Somebody trying to stick their dick in your ass and you a fucking man. You understand? You trying to make me think of a man like I think of a fucking woman? That'll make you kill some fucking body. And I'm talking about, y'all, this was in 2014 when they put me in that fucking hospital. That's why they be wanting you to take the pills. Because that shit be fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, they do. And it's not the people that you think. Everybody that's out here saying, okay, it's okay to be gay, this and the other, they are not the people that are doing that shit to people. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's why I be like, I don't be mad because I know a whole different side of the shit y'all talking about. Y'all saying it, but you ain't telling what's happening. And if it ain't happening to you, then you know about it. How the fuck you know about it? Who told you? What you been doing with that shit? Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like, don't fucking play with me because I'm in a room full of niggas and I'm straight up looking at this shit like, I'm looking at a woman like I could be with a woman. Y'all, that shit, I was pissed. So then, what else was happening? That was before. So then I told y'all when I was just at the house, it was like they was trying to talk through my body and shit like that. Like, what the fuck is going on? Then I started hearing all the people talking. That's all I heard all goddamn day. This wasn't no shit I was supposed to be a part of. I told them, man, I ain't finna be a part of that shit. So that's why they think it's a gay agenda. The thing is, you're not gonna turn gay. You just gonna have the thoughts of the opposite set of sex or whoever standing next to you. They'll make you think like they think. They'll try to make your feelings and your thoughts they feelings and they thoughts. That's what the shit they doing. Just like I just saw this little boy. I just stopped myself from looking at Gregory Clemens because he keep showing this boy. And I'm like, y'all using that shit the opposite way. So look, when I'm in here laying down, they be trying to pump that shit in the room, trying to, like, I guess, really, like, trying to figure out your muscle memory. Whatever that shit is, it's like it's taking a print of your muscle memory, right? So when they doing it, I'm in the bed asleep. I'm laying down. Last night, somebody was high. So when I was laying down on my back, y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I was laying down on my back, and somebody was high. And they was trying to like actually do that shit to me last night. I was too tired last night. So I felt like, what the fuck going on? Like I was dying or something. So I flipped to the side. I just went ahead and rolled over to the side, and I felt better. But every time I lay on my back, it's like this high motherfucker really is trying to like connect to me or some shit. It's like, I don't want to do that shit with you. I don't want to do that with y'all. And it's like, it's really pushy because I should not have been involved in that anyway. That man tried to get me involved in that shit when I was 4 years old. When I first started telling them about my ideas and stuff. And the doctor was like, her parents not here. You can't do that. Like, that ain't no shit we finna do. You see what I'm saying? It's like they keep trying to get me involved in they fucking science. I'm not an experiment. Experiment on your fucking self. You see what I'm saying? Make your own dick hard. I'm talking about this motherfucker really be trying to follow me, y'all. Look, he in a Tesla. He the one who trying to like take me out to eat and all this stuff. He rides in a Tesla. He usually have somebody driving and he'll have his computer on his lap. The windows be dark. But they ain't too dark for you not to see what the fuck he look like. He an Indian dude. He usually work his hair going back. He keep trying to take shit from me too. And so this motherfucker, he inconspicuous. So it'd be like y'all don't really see him. Y'all, he been at the bus stop. And then he was in Texas. Like he was in St. Louis here at the bus stop by across the street from Schnucks, going towards downtown, going towards the Civic Center. He came and drove the car past by me. What the fuck you always trying to be by me for? You see what I'm saying? Then he done sent this Indian bitch over here. You can't go to the library. You're doing too much in life. You're talking back. Bitch, hell yeah, I am. This ain't fucking India. I ain't no fucking Indian woman. What the fuck be wrong with y'all? And it's like if you treat Indian women like that, you too much in their fucking business. So yeah, I'm just like, this shit crazy to me because they keep thinking I'm part of their experiment. I'm not. I'm a doctor just like they are. I'm an inventor just like they are. What the fuck is it y'all want from me? Y'all better give my goddamn money. And I'm talking about just constantly, y'all. It's just always some shit. They somewhere sitting trying to be on the fuck. Get the fuck off the computer and stop trying to say that dumb shit to me. You gotta be polite. No, the fuck I don't. If you that big of a fucking scientist and you looking at my goddamn lesson plan for third graders, for 8-year-olds, trying to tell the world to do that shit, something fucking wrong. Y'all, this actually what y'all doing. This motherfucker looking at a third grade 8-year-old lesson plan. Not 8 years old. This is for 8-year-old children. And telling y'all to come by me and say, excuse me, like you a fucking 8-year-old child. They telling you that you got to be a very important person when you are a very important person because your name is capitalized. This motherfucker be trying to actually kill people to me because I ain't know them that they weren't very important. Y'all, these motherfuckers sit in hospitals and shit like they really know what they doing. And they don't. And it's all because they think they taking my thoughts or something like that. That shit is somewhere written out there on a fucking lesson plan. So what type of scientist are you? So the whole time he must have been wanting to steal my thoughts and all that shit. What type of motherfucker are you? That ain't no shit you need to do. I told them that shit when I was little. Don't do that shit. They still want to do the shit. I'm still trapped in a situation where these motherfuckers want to do the shit. Because they look more like the guy that runs the television station, the guy that runs the radio station, the guy that you would think is a scientist. All of them idiots. I'm just surrounded by idiots trying to force me to do something that they trying to figure out. And they ain't gonna never figure it out. If you hurting somebody like that, if you hurting a whole fucking human being, you ain't gonna never figure that shit out. It wasn't never your shit in the first fucking place. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm the main motherfucker they get the shit from, and it's actually idiots that's like running this shit. And y'all just sitting there doing whatever the fuck the idiots say. I didn't know people was this fucking dumb. I had no fucking clue. I did not know that y'all was this fucking stupid. So look, y'all, that's it. Today's is about compliments that you receive from other people. And that's it. So one of them I receive is that I'm very intelligent. I do receive that compliment. I'm easy to talk to. I receive that compliment. And that's it. I really do think that I'm a sexy woman too. I receive that compliment as well. And I mean, for real, all of them. I really do enjoy being complimented that way. And so, really, the point I was getting to y'all for real about body positivity is if you yourself cannot look at a black woman as a work of art, then you yourself may need therapy. And the best therapy for it is Adlerian therapy. Is to expose yourself to different types of dance. Like, if you think that twerking is bad, then look at African tribes and how they dance. And then you will see how that relates back to what black women in America do. Because usually it's the people, the women that y'all really want to be disgraced about is the black women in America. And it's because you yourself know that slavery was an ugly thing. So it's like, because slavery was an ugly thing, now you want to try to create this situation where everything that they did in slavery was ugly. A woman's breast being out is very exposing. But now for her to choose to have her breasts out, that's okay. Because that's part of her tribal heritage. If you sit down and draw some of the stuff that's in your tribal heritage, some of the stuff that actually has come from Africa or from Indonesia or from Asia, you would naturally be able to do it. It's not a joke. You would just be sitting there and be like, okay, where did this come from? I really wish we had like little images of patterns so we could kind of see, are you serious? Like, how could I have drawn that from my own memory? And so it's like all of this stuff is actually part of your DNA. That is why they can't make you gay. They can't change you into something else because it's already been written. Your DNA is already done. They can't just kick out your chromosome and be like, you now, bitch, this is you. It's not true. You understand? They can try to fuck with your head with these thoughts and shit and all that stuff. And it's only on the left side of your brain. They can't fuck with your artistic ability. Since I'm doing the research, your left brain, the left side of your brain is like all your like analytical skills, math, things that are exact. The right side of your brain is your artistic side, like things that are abstract. So they can't fuck with your abstract thoughts at all. All they ever fuck with is your analytical thoughts. And so the best way to keep a balance is for you to start to do more abstract things. Dance, sing, do art. You understand what I'm saying? Paint a little bit. Create a drink. It's for you to create something because then they can't stop that either. They can stop you from thinking about what to create though. That's the fucked up part. They can actually stop you from thinking about doing the shit you want to do. So say for instance, I want to pick up this cup. If the right motherfucker here and they see me reach for the cup, that motherfucker will stop me from wanting to reach for the cup. Say for instance, I want to take the cup and now I want to paint the parts that are not painted a dark pink color. And I want to do that today at the studio. Guess what? That motherfucker can make me forget the cup altogether. But he can't stop me from wanting to paint it dark pink. So then the thought comes back here to pick up the cup and take it to the studio to paint it dark pink. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's just like, so say for instance, I lose my keys. He can stop you and make you lose your fucking keys. But you really want to go, which is a creation, right? You want to go to the store. You have to get to the store. It's not what you got to get at the store. It's that you have to go. It's not going to make you sit down. It's going to make you look for your fucking keys. That's from her. So once you find your keys, you're going to remember you got to go to the store. So even though they fucking with the left side of your brain, the right side of your brain, because it's really activity and it's active and nobody really knows what your right side of your brain needs to do. They can't get to that part. They can only get her. You understand? Because also they looking at your muscles. You seeing your muscle memory. That's why some of them want to see you. So it's like, even though they eavesdropping, some of them want to see you reach forward and do this, so then they can make you drop it. They can do that with the left side of your brain. They can do that with the frontal lobe here, because these are like your functions for your fingers, your hands, your toes, your legs, your walking, all that stuff in the back. That's for your legs, walking, all that different stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is it comes back because her, you want to dance. On the right side of your brain, you want to dance. You want to move. So all this shit I'm telling them, look, y'all, like I'm giving them every fucking thing that they need to know. Guess what? They'll try to do this shit again tomorrow. Like they really experiment on that. If you don't know how to use the shit right now, today, at this moment, if you feel like you got to experiment with that shit again, you don't need to have it. Because they already experimented with it and shit didn't work. Now y'all understand why it don't work. So look, they're still like, well, this isn't her. Who gives a fuck? But my name involved in that shit, right? But I'm able to tell you what the fuck going on, right? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like, y'all, I'm just dealing. It's too much I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with so much. That's why it's like, okay, somebody could have made you think that there was something nasty, or that she was vile, or that she wasn't good enough because of she presented her body to you in a certain way. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not even all y'all thoughts. That's what I'm really trying to get y'all to see. But if it is your thoughts, all you got to do is expose yourself to tribal dances, to breasts, to bodies, to everything. To looking at the people and seeing what their lives are like, so you don't have to see their body. And so then you'll find that it's acceptance. And that's it. That's what that Larian therapy is. You can do that for yourself. You don't have to have a therapist to do that for you. And so that's what I'm saying. Because sometimes it's still just somebody else's thought. I told y'all the first time they did that shit, like tried to switch me and somebody else's thoughts, was with Chris. I think it was with Chris at SIUE. And I felt like I wouldn't be able to travel. And so I was like, I want to be able to travel. You know, like that's what I was thinking. I want to be able to travel. And the whole time I was here for 6 years, but I still went to Chicago. I didn't go to Texas, but I went to Chicago. I think I ended up going to Louisiana. Where else did I go? Did I go to North Carolina? I don't know. It was like a few places I went to for the coaching for the winter, right? So it's like, and I went to New York. You see what I'm saying? But at the time I was in high school and I always traveled. And so it's just like, I just kept thinking I wasn't going to travel. I always travel. And so that was it. It was just like, and not traveling in basketball, but traveling like getting out of the country or getting out of the state, really. I don't go out of the country for real. I get out to get out the state. And so you just like, I went to California too, right? So it's just like, that was something that I was just like, this shit crazy. When I look back on it, how I felt like I wouldn't be able to just get up and go no more. You see what I'm saying? So that was the first time they did that shit. And it's like, it's some shit that y'all black people actually have in their hands. The person that did that to me was a boy who was fucking with Chris. Chris was going to be a cheerleader. And I was telling him, y'all stupid. That's the dumb shit to fuck with him about, because he about to have pussy out the wazoo. Like, he going to be closer to girls than what y'all think he is. And so more than likely, they're going to be able to talk to him or whatever, ask them for whatever sexual thing that they want. It's just like, that's just what it be. It just, that be your friend. And at that time, y'all, I used to be like, let me see your dick. They'll call me like, Shante, let me eat your pussy. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You got a dude or a girl as a friend, and it's time for sexual experimentation. Who you going to experiment with? Your friend. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like, that was my reasoning. Like, y'all dumb. I wouldn't be laughing at him. That'd be my fucking best friend. If you like a woman and he a cheerleader, that'd be my best fucking friend. Every time they have, I'll be at practice. What y'all? I'm taking notes. Sarah, you can do a back bend, man. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't know. And it's like, that's what it is. It's like, y'all, people, they don't have life experience. And so the people that have these shits, that is like they don't have any life experience. And so that's why they follow me so hard too, because they don't know what to do. Why don't y'all turn it over to the FBI or the police? And I know they dirty. I know the police dirty, but it's like, we got to get this shit to somebody safe. talk about it or something. But that shit gotta be out y'all fucking hands because y'all fucking up shit that don't need to be fucked up. And it's because y'all retarded. You see what I'm saying? You didn't thought that you could be so many different people that y'all have actually become retarded. John Legend can't even fucking talk right now. Kim Kardashian a fucking drone. Who else? Kanye a drone. It's because they've been using this shit thinking they finna be smart. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get that shit out y'all goddamn hands. It's not yours. It ain't mine, but bitch, it ain't yours either. And I'm the only motherfucker that know what to do with it. Please just get it out your hands. That ain't no shit you need to use on people. People need to know how to walk. They need to still have their athletic abilities. You can't keep breaking people down and still trying to steal their muscle memory and taking all their shit. Look, they'll try to keep you in a place like this by yourself, hospital room by yourself, so they can start to make you feel that way. So that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Gregory Clemens, they working the shit backwards. So that's how I noticed. I was like, wait a minute, they doing that shit backwards. So I'm in here laying down. I make jokes when I'm in a bad situation. The little boy was on there trying to make jokes because he was in a bad situation. He's like, Mom, I don't put the popsicle in my mouth. I like girls. You see what I'm saying? But he a gay little motherfucker. You can tell he gay. But the way they doing it, it's like I'm trying to give him talent and something else. And it's like, you can't do that. Like, y'all, why can't they sit there and practice? Why do they have to steal skills from other people? It's not going to work. You see how Kanye and Kim are right now. Whatever the fuck I say, they gonna try to make it happen before I do. So prowess means outstanding or superior skill or ability or bravery or fearlessness, especially in battle. And so that's it. It's just like, no, that's not gonna happen for that child. Like, y'all need to really stop. And that shit really do hurt. When they trying to pull that shit out of your body or pull that shit off you or whatever the fuck we got, I don't know what, that shit hurt. Every time I do something that I know I can do, like walk, yoga. At one point, I couldn't even bend my legs in yoga. I went to yoga 2 weekends. That teacher tell you I couldn't bend my fucking legs. That shit hurt so goddamn bad. You would have thought I was in an accident or something. It wasn't nothing wrong with me. Nothing. The shit hurt. So it's like when they start doing that shit hurt for real. It'll make you go crazy if they trying to make you into somebody else. Like if they trying to put somebody else's personality traits on you, you will start going loopy. You see what I'm saying? So Gabrielle Union going crazy. The Wayne Wade might be going crazy and don't know why. Y'all seen him at the game when he was trying to do the bite his ear and all that shit, and that Tim's person was with them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all she did was change STEM. She put TEMS. They all coming up to her. You're a genius. They just telling her, you so smart. You this, that, and the other. She ain't shit. Where she at now? Y'all understand what I'm talking about? That's all the shit they was putting on my side of Instagram. I don't know what they had on y'all side. But the shit they be doing is wrong. So that's it. Like, for real, get that shit out they fucking hands. They don't know what the fuck they doing. Anyway, that's it. It's Shante Brown Sugar under Brown Sugar Talks. I'm telling you guys, have a great day. Appreciate the body. It is a work of art. Appreciate it. It's not nasty. It's not vile. It's not disgusting. Appreciate it.